I just bought another Kaspa miner, a Bitmain KS3 that is making $38 a day or a little over $1,100 a month right now. And why did I do this? And how are my other Kaspa miners doing? Well, let's talk about that. I bought this Bitmain KS3 9.4 terahash unit from Musk miners for $8,850, and I'm also hosting it with them. And in case you're new here, they are my go-to shop to buy and host mining machines with. I've been with them for over 2 years now. And to date, I've spent just over $42,000 on Kaspa mining. So why am I doing this? And the more important question is it too late to mine Kaspa? Well, obviously I don't think it's too late because I'm buying more machines, but here's why I think that. Kaspa has come a very long way. It's a top 30 crypto now. It's over a $4 billion market cap. And with that, the mining difficulty keeps going up. And the amount of Kaspa that you can mine, well, that keeps going down. So on the surface, it feels like it's too late, but I would not be so quick to make that judgment call. Because in a euphoria-filled crypto bull run, a $4 billion market cap coin can easily go to 100 billion or even higher. That kind of move would take the Kaspa price of 19 cents today and turn it into $4.41 per coin. Meaning this machine would have been making me $26,000 a month if I just mine and hold, which I definitely just mine and hold, because that's what a good Andy does. But honestly, I will be thrilled with $1 or higher Kaspa. And why could it become so valuable, you might ask? Well, Kaspa has some really fascinating technology built into it. I recently sat down with Shai Vyborski on my podcast, who is one of the original folks who launched Kaspa, and I learned a ton of cool stuff, which you can check out that episode right up here. So there's a ton of cool tech in there, but also speaking of mining, which is what I'm talking about in this video, the largest publicly traded Bitcoin mining company in the world, Marathon Digital, just announced last week that they've been mining Kaspa. So I guess if they think it's not too late to mine it with their absolutely gymongous operation, then it's probably not also too late for a little old Andy over here. Okay, I want to talk more about the profitability of this machine that I just bought, but first I think you need to know a bit more about my mining history with Kaspa to see why I'm so bullish on mining and why I keep buying machines. So I've been in Kaspa since nearly the beginning. I found it a few months after it launched. I'm pretty sure there wasn't even a website when I found it, just a posting on the Bitcoin Talk altcoin announcement forum. And this is around the same time that I started my community, Sleep Money Club. And one of the very first things that I posted in the Andy's Alpha section of Sleep Money Club was this crypto project I found called Kaspa. I mined it back then, and then I bought some along the way, and now I bought even more machines to mine it. And after all that, the price has gone up a lot. And if I look back in Sleep Money Club in the section where I post all my buys and sells, I can see that from when I first bought Kaspa and told the club about it to right now, it's almost a 10,000% increase in price. So a lot of us in the club made some serious money. I'm just bummed I didn't buy more, and I'm bummed that I actually sold a chunk of my Kaspa bag way too early, but I don't know, maybe that's a story for a different day. And by the way, if you are interested in getting into projects like that super early, well, then you need to check out Sleep Money Club, and there is a link down below to the club. So I started mining Kaspa on my computer and then GPUs, but eventually when the first dedicated mining machines were announced, I bought two Ice River KS0 mini ASICs for $2,000. Then I bought some fraction mining Kaspa NFTs for $5,500. Then I wanted more hash power, so at the end of 2023, I bought an Ice River KS3M from Musk miners for about 12 grand. Now, unfortunately, those machines had quality control issues from Ice River, not a Musk miners problem, an Ice River problem, and I had spotty uptime as a result, which is why this video is not about me buying another Ice River machine, even though that they are cheaper than the Bitmain ones. So at that point, when I wanted even more power, I decided to start buying Bitmain machines. I reached out to Musk miners again, and this time I bought a Bitmain KS3 for a little over $15,000, which at the time doubled my Kaspa hash rate. And then if I finally fast forward to right now, I'm buying my second Bitmain KS3 from Musk, and this time the price is lower because a few months have elapsed. The last time I made a video about buying a Kaspa ASIC, I got some comments saying that I was spending too much on something that didn't make any sense, that the Kaspa emission schedule is too aggressive, etc., etc. Well, so far, my two KS0 units, my fraction mining NFTs, and my Ice River KS3M have all made their money back already. And my first Bitmain KS3 that has now mined about 70,000 Kaspa, or about $12,000 worth of Kaspa, is nearly there too. So that means that nearly all of my Kaspa miners that I've purchased to date have made their money back at this point. So given that track record and how successful this has all been, I wanted another one. So let's talk numbers. The Bitmain KS3 that I bought uses 3,500 watts of power to mine Kaspa at 9.4 terahash. And as of right now, at this moment, as I record this machine will mine about 200 Kaspa a day, which is about $38. That's 6,100 Kaspa per month, which is $1,159 worth of Kaspa. My hosting fee will be roughly $184 a month through Musk Miners. So that brings my monthly profit to $975. After buying the machine and after electricity, it will take me 275 days to break even and earn back what I spent, or about 9 months. So you can either buy a Kaspa miner and make your money back, or you can have a baby. Either one, 9 months, your choice. This is based on today's earnings, of course. If Kaspa goes up a lot, then that break-even time drops dramatically. And the reverse if the price goes down. Also, Kaspa is in the middle of trying to launch KRC20 tokens, and so far, those have added a ton of transaction fees to miners, so I could make way more over the next month than I had planned. And anyways, break-even times are kind of useless because they change all the time. But maybe you want to know, will I really break even in about 9 months? And the answer is, I don't know. Yes, no, maybe.
Maybe, maybe not. Maybe f yourself.
My Ice River KS0s ended up breaking even in just over 1 month. My KS3M took about 6 months to break even. The previous Bitmain KS3 I bought has nearly broken even in just 5 months. So my newest Bitmain unit that I'm talking about in this video might not break even in 9 months. It might take a full year, or it might only take 2 months. It's completely dependent on what the price of Kaspa does, and I have no idea what it will do this year. But I do know that so far the price has been on fire. And I also know that I quite like Kaspa, and I want to mine and hold it over the next year, year and a half, or whenever the next crypto bull run happens, which I'm crossing my fingers it's 2025. And if in the time it takes until we get there, I happen to mine and hold a lot of Kaspa, I think I will be pretty happy. And why do I think I will be happy? Well, let me model out a couple of scenarios for you. Again, right now, this machine will mine around 6,000 Kaspa a month, or just under $1,200. If Kaspa hits $1, then this machine will have made $6,000 a month because I'm mining and holding. At $1.50 Kaspa, this machine will have made $9,000 in a single month, meaning retroactively, it will have broken even in just 1 month. $3 Kaspa is $18,000 a month, and so on. You get the idea. And if those numbers seem far-fetched, well, they might be, or it might be just that easy. I don't know. Since I just mine and hold, and I won't be selling any of this Kaspa I'm mining until we hit that bull run, these numbers could easily happen. And I do have a frame of reference for that because once upon a time, I was mining another favorite crypto of mine, Flux, before that cycle's bull run. I was mining over 1,000 Flux a day at the time. And at the peak of that cycle, Flux was over $3 per coin. And I made bank because I mined and held. And $3,000 a day mining ain't half bad. Now, all that sounds great, But like I've said a million times, there are no such things as slam dunks in crypto. There is real risk here. First off, Kaspa could just not work out. It could fail or not go any higher, or the price could free fall. Then I might never break even, and that would be terrible. A big risk of mining and holding like I do is that if you don't take any profit along the way and the coin ends up not working out, well, you don't make any money. I think that in the scenario where Kaspa goes to zero is pretty unlikely, but who knows? I'm personally good with that risk. The upside potential here is so worth the potential downside. There's also the risk of more and more mining machines coming online and mining Kaspa. The amount of Kaspa I get each month has been going down consistently as more people start mining. I'm also okay with this because of my personal long-term accumulation plans for Kaspa, but you might not be. Another potential downside is that these machines can have issues. My Ice River KS3M unit has had a lot of issues. Now, it does seem like Ice River has fixed a lot of their quality control issues with newer units, but that's a big reason why I'm buying Bitmain now. My other Bitmain KS3 has been running nonstop and issue-free for 5 months now. But Bitmain units can still have issues. But if you host it like me with Musk miners, that's something that they would take care of for you. All that said, you definitely need to think about all these things that I just said before doing this. Don't buy machines just because I am. You might not see what I see with Kaspa, and what I see with Kaspa could be wrong. For me though, the upsides here far outweigh the downsides. I'm super bullish on Kaspa and I want to keep stacking more and more Kaspa each month passively. Plus, I think these machines could have great resale value in the bull run if Kaspa's price goes crazy enough. Now, if you do want to buy one, then I highly recommend Musk miners. I've been buying and hosting machines with them for over 2 years now, and they have been great every step of the way. There are lots of places you could buy miners from online, and some of those places are scams. Others are legit, but it's hard to tell. What I can tell you here is that Musk Miners is 100% legit, and that's why I've spent over $150,000 with them buying Bitcoin and Kaspa machines. You can buy Kaspa miners through them and have them shipped to your address, or you can buy those machines and have Musk Miners host them for you, which is what I'm doing, and they then take care of everything for you. It's completely hands-off. There is a coupon code in the description for $100 off your purchase, or you can join the Sleep Money Club Legendary membership and get $360 off your purchase. And just one other quick side note here, this video is not sponsored or paid for by Musk Miners. I do work with them in various capacities, but this video is legit just coming out of a investing decision I'm making and a miner that I'm excited about. Of course, this is Kaspa mining. If you're also interested in Bitcoin mining, well, you should watch this video to see if my Bitcoin mining journey over the past 2 years has been worth it or not. Goodbye.